nothing I would change. There's nothing I wouldn't say in front of my priest or my grandmother.
Standing in the face of criticism, Fresno Unified trustee Terry Sladek defending his actions as some Bullard High parents push for a recall. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Alexander Balakian.
And I'm Stephanie Barugian. Fresno Unified School District calling a special meeting tomorrow to discuss the actions of school board trustee Terry Sladek. This after a controversial July 10th meeting between Sladek and the Bullard High School cheer team. Some cheer parents say he used intimidation to silence the squad from talking about a blackface incident in June that involved some team members. Sladek denies those accusations. KC24's Kirsten Mitchell joining us live now from the Fresno Unified School District office in downtown Fresno. And Kirsten, some people want Sladek to step down.
Yes, and there's expected to be a pretty big turnout tomorrow. Now, there will be public comment. That'll be limited to 3 minutes per person. And after that, the board will be faced with some pretty big decisions when it comes to Sladek and his future in the district.
There's nothing I would change. There's nothing I wouldn't say in front of my priest or my grandmother.
Terry Sladek standing by his actions when he met with Bullard High School cheerleaders in an effort, he says, to end drama. He says Superintendent Bob Nelson asked him to talk to the cheer team about one of the students being excluded after her involvement in last month's blackface incident. Some parents say the meeting was inappropriate and he barged in and intimidated the girls.
You wanted to go talk one-on-one to the cheerleaders to quiet them when they have the right to speak out about something they don't agree with on their team. Yet when it was time to work together and work toward a solution, he was nowhere to be found.
The misinformation on this and the communication errors have just allowed this to go crazy. And that's on the district staff.
Sladek's conduct will come to a head Thursday at a special school board meeting. On the agenda, the board will address whether to express official disapproval of his actions in the form of an official censure, a step in the direction to remove Sladek from the board. He also faces being banned from Bullard High School or required to be escorted on campus. Sladek says he accepts the process but wouldn't be in this position if the district handled the blackface incident differently. He says with better communication between students, staff, and parents.
Anybody who understood crisis management would have had this handled in a week, if not less. And this is allowed to go on for months. This is absolutely around Bob to hold his staff accountable on.
If he felt that way, where was he? That's my question. Like when we were meeting with administration that Monday, all the follow-up meetings after that and the press conference, he was nowhere to be found. They did not feel supported by him.
Superintendent Bob Nelson isn't able to make Thursday's meeting but can choose to join on speakerphone. And the meeting starts right here at 5 p.m. at the district's office. We will be there covering it as well, so stay with us for the latest developments. Reporting live in downtown Fresno, Kirsten Mitchell, KC24, local news that matters.
Thank you, Kirsten. And